Welcome to this deep dive into parent process ID spoofing, a sophisticated cyber attack technique used to bypass detection mechanisms. PPID spoofing involves malicious code disguising itself as a child process of a trusted system process, making it appear legitimate. By manipulating the parent process ID, attackers can bypass security measures that rely on parent-child process relationships. This technique falls under the broader category of access token manipulation in the MITRE ATT and CK framework. At its core, PPID spoofing creates a new process with a falsified PPID, making it seem like it was spawned by a legitimate parent. For example, malware might appear as a child of explored.exe or coast.exe instead of a suspicious Word document. Attackers initiate this by using the create process API call in Windows, which allows specifying the PPID of the new process. By setting the proc_thread_attribute_parent_process attribute, an arbitrary PPID can be assigned, making the new process appear as a child of the spoof parent. This manipulation disrupts security tools that monitor parent-child relationships, allowing the malicious process to evade detection. In some cases, attackers with sufficient privileges can assign a system process, like sas.exe, as the parent to inherit elevated privileges. Attackers primarily use PPID spoofing for defense evasion, bypassing security products that flag unusual parent-child relationships. It also enables privilege escalation, allowing them to gain higher-level access rights by inheriting a privileged parent's access token. Furthermore, it provides obfuscation, hiding the origin of malicious code and making it harder for investigators to trace. Consider a malicious payload delivered via a Word document that spawns PowerShell. Instead of winword.exe being the parent, the attacker spoofs the PPID to explorer.exe. Another example, attackers gaining access through a web vulnerability might spoof the parent process from w3.wp.exe to protect their information. To detect PPID spoofing, event tracing for Windows, specifically the Microsoft Windows kernel process provider, can monitor process creation events. Analyzing kernel process logs and correlating events with CM systems helps identify discrepancies and suspicious activity. Behavioral analysis, process monitoring, and endpoint detection and response solutions are also crucial for identifying anomalies. However, PPID spoofing is limited by user permissions. A low-level user can only spoof processes they have access to. Some detections might be disabled by default or require custom rules, and legitimate software updates can sometimes be mistaken for spoofing. Real-world examples include Cobalt Strike, Darkgate, and Connie, all of which have utilized PPID spoofing as part of their evasion techniques. PPID spoofing is a stealthy technique attackers use to evade detection and potentially escalate privileges. By understanding how it works and implementing appropriate detection and prevention measures, security professionals can mitigate this risk.